Hello everyone, how you doing and welcome to another Fluffy Guys Magetower video. First of all, I want to thank you for all the support. We have been growing really good in the past few months. I'm happy that I've helped so many people get their mounts, get their mage towers done, get their transmog sets. That was why I made this channel, and we are gonna be slowly expanding into other guides. I have already done some mount videos, some pet videos, etc. Time hasn't really been a thing I've had a lot lately, so I did not have that much time to make videos. But as soon as I do, there's going to be more coming. But yeah, thank you very much. Make sure to join our Discord. That's where you can ask direct questions. Because YouTube comments, I try to answer them as fast as I can, but they might take up to a day or two for me to answer. But on the Discord, we have server. Those are like good friends of mine who know a lot about time walking and Mage Tower. They could help you out if I'm not there. So make sure to join the Discord channel. And to all the people that I have helped you get your Mage Towers done, I would really appreciate it. There is a channel for Mage Tower completion where people post their picture of their characters with a mount or just type in it that they have done the Mage Tower. I would really appreciate it if you post yours there. It's sort of an advertisement for me, that I've helped you get it. It would make me really happy. If you have the time, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, in today's video, we're going to be answering frequently asked questions regarding Mage Tower. And I'm going to go through my comments and through my Discord to answer these questions. I have already answered the people who asked them, but these questions might pop up for you as well if you're trying it. Therefore, I'll be doing those in today's video. All right, so we have the first one. I was asked quite a few times whether the Siren Isle ring, the one with the 3 sockets, which is the newest ring we got, if that one is worth anything. What the hell is going on? If that one is any good? Sadly not. I have tried all of the sockets. They are sadly all very horrible. What's horrible? They scale properly. So there is no value in using that ring. You're losing a lot of stats. Using the War-Within rings with 2 sockets and proper enchant is your way to go. Alrighty, now we go to the second question. Let's go. A lot of questions are for the healing challenge. Let's see. I get asked a few times whether the crafted stuff are nerfed or not. Nothing that you can see in the sheet is nerfed. If anything is nerfed, the moment I find it out, I'll take it out of the sheet, and I will very likely post a video on the same day that it is nerfed, so I don't bait you guys into using it. Alrighty. Then we go with there was a question regarding the Screamcast on the Tugar Blood Totem. Like some guy was asking why the Scream was hitting him for 20k damage and was one-shotting him. So if you have played that one, if you have played that specific fight, I'm going to show you closely. Here we go. Yeah, here. So during this fight, you have to fight these two, right? Jormog and Tugar. So the thing with this fight is, whenever you kill one of these, the other one gets enraged. So the plan is to you want to kill these two as close to each other as you can. So whenever this dies, you want to kill this guy within like 30 seconds. The best thing is if they die together, of course, if you can manage it, but it's very hard to manage that. So the thing is, Tugar almost always dies first, right? Always. Because it has no damage reduction, but the worm does this shield thingy. So once you kill this guy takes like 100% damage done. It's a buff that you can't do anything about it. It's just the mechanic of the fight. And that way, you are not allowed to let this guy cast the Scream with the Enrage. You have to pop all of your CCs to stop that. If you have nothing, you want to use your most, your strongest defensive that you have. Let's say for Windwalker Monk, you want to pop everything. Well, it should never cast as Windwalker, right? So you have paralysis, and you have leg sweep. It should die with like those. It has like a 20-second cooldown, the scream, so it should never stay alive more than 40 seconds once you have killed Tugar. You have paralysis, you have leg sweep. If there is a third cast, you would want to use your fortifying brew, dampen harm if you have, and there is one more thing. What's the like? There is this one spell with the no, it's like the yellow thingy which reduces your damage taken. I think that was only magic damage though. So you would want to do fortifying brew and karma. That's the best thing to do. That sounds best. Karma, touch of karma, and fortifying brew would probably keep you alive. And if you have like if you're playing with symbiosis on your weapons, that's also really huge because the wares also gives you reduced damage taken, which is gonna make you take less damage from the scream and make you survive. But yeah, you should never see this. But this was only asked one time as well because I clearly mentioned in all of my videos that this guy gets enraged. But yeah, alrighty. So we go to the next one. Let's see. There was a guy asking if the encounters are is getting scaled based off the eye level that enters it. No, it's not the case. But the items we use scaled get scaled the best, give you the best value. Therefore, I have found them. I show them to you. So if you want to have an easy time, you should use them as well. All right. And there was a question for whether you should use symbiosis or radiance on your weapon embellishment. Uh, like it totally depends, right? So symbiosis, in my opinion, has more value because after the 50-second, not 50, right? After the 30th second point of your fight, like after your fight takes longer than 30 seconds, you constantly have this amount of verse as long as you're in combat. So let's say in a fight like this, where it definitely takes more than 30 seconds, it's good. It's like much better than Radiance. But Radiance can give you a specific amount of stats in a specific amount of time window. So in a challenge like Twins, if you want to just have fun and go for speed kills, I'd say you could gain more value from Radiance if it procs at the right time, but it's also RNG based, right? You never know when it's gonna proc. Therefore, like Symbiosis is definitely the better choice, but Radiance is not equal, but it's just like say almost just as good. So if you like mistakenly put Radiance instead of Symbiosis, don't worry, like the difference is not all too much, but it's not RNG based, right? So you have like Symbiosis is the safer option. But I have mentioned them both in the sheet because nothing gets close to these two. Like on a in a scale of 1 to 10, everything else is a 1. Every other weapon in the game is a 1. Maybe like the Dragonflight staff with the haste proc could be like a 3 or 4. And then at number 8 we have Radiance, and at number 10 we have Symbiosis. That's the scale I would put the weapons on. Alright, so we go on. Yeah, there was a guy asking about what, like, exactly for this challenge as well. If you want to do this challenge, there is not a single spec that comes close to Windwalker on how easy it is. Windwalker is the only melee class playing this, and this guy right here has a cast, which happens like every 10 seconds or something. Like 15 seconds, my bad. No ranged in the game, apart from Shaman, has an interrupt that can interrupt all of these casts. So if you go with Hunter, with Priest, with whatever, you don't have an interrupt for everything. So you have to switch between interrupt and some sort of CC. Windwalker, on the other hand, is a melee class, has an interrupt, you can easily CC this. And if you wish to, you can CC the screams as well, if not, just heal through them. A class like Beastmastery Hunter has a lot of CCs, right? But you have to make sure you don't miss any of them. And you need to make sure you have a specific amount of leech, so you can heal through all of the damage that's coming to you. Like, the Windwalker is your go-to. Beastmastery Hunter was like probably one of the easiest specs to do this on back in Dragonflight. But now, Beast Mastery Hunter is probably top 3 hardest challenge of the game. Alright, let's see. We're gonna do a few more of these. Oh, there was a guy if I should that asking that I should mention my top 3 classes in the sheet. If you want to look for that one, I have made a video right here. I'm gonna link it in the description as well. What's this? No, not this one. Videos, easiest Mage Tower challenges. I have a full tier list here where you can see all of the challenges from easiest to hardest from left to right. Make sure to check this one out if you want to go for all 36, or just pick anything out of the first two, like 2 to 3 lines if you are after the mount. Like, look at the first 3 lines, see like, okay, all right, which one do I feel most comfortable with? Just take these and you can easily blast this. Like, if you grab the proper gear, this is a day's work. I'm telling you, if you grab my suggested gear, in one day, you can easily blast through this like it's nothing. All right, let's see. Bum. So the current stance, I have done all of the specs now. And like I think I have not missed anything. I have done all of the specs in the current patch, which is like 11.0. I've tried to do all of them again and again, but 0.5. Whenever we had an item that was nerfed, we also did it again. When there was a rework, we did it again. So yeah, like we currently have a guide, an actual guide for the current season on all of these specs. All right. What else? We're gonna do 5 more questions. Anything else? Still working? Yes, it's working. There was a guy asking for talents in the comments. If you scroll all the way down in this, like, let's see, let's see Marksmanship Hunter from, for example. If you look at this, I have always mentioned all of my talents in the description under every video. As love with the consumables, but like, if you want the more thorough list of consumables, always click this link and you will get the full sheet of what gems to use, what trinkets to grab, what weapons to craft, what enchants to use. Like, it's a full list here, and the consumables are all here, always listed. All right, another question for the Siren's Owl Ring. No, it's bad. And as always, you can always, if you want to see another guide of any class, you can always comment it down in the videos or ask in the Discord, and I will be doing one as soon as I can. What else? So there was a question for my healing UI. Let's see, do you have any suggestions here? Windwalker, Beast Mastery, Sub Rogue. Anything else? Red Tree Paladin, Holy Priest. So I'd assume they mean these here. This is just my LVI. My LVI party friends are usually up here. But for the healing classes, I wanted them to be close, like not blocking my view or anything. So I just put them here. It's like just like reverted their order from like from up to down, from left to right, and they look like this now. We're gonna do 2 more. Anything else? There was a question regarding the push up, like pushes during the cruel phase. Let's see this. I assume it means the beams that come down whenever we are fighting cruel. So let's see. So we're fighting cruel. I assume it means these beams. So I either use some sort of speed and walk against them, or you jump the moment they're about to hit you. The jump does help you get through them faster, so you can use that to like sort of skip the like the push around. All right, we're gonna do one more. Well, there was someone asking about the symbiosis weapon. The symbiosis weapon is an embellishment you can put on craft the warwithin weapons. So you should be using those. That's the weapon you want to grab. You can do it on all of your specs. All classes have the possibility to get that one. You should also get it. That one was a mini one. I'm going to do another one. One more thing. Oh, this is a good one. People ask why I have X amount of stats. So let's say like I had 62% mastery on this specific video where this guy asked me. So the reason for that is I use the proper gems. I look at the sheet and I use the proper gems. So what you want to do is Legion and BFA secondary gems give you 23 secondaries. And you want to have these on all of your sockets apart from these 5. You can also go with the 19 plus 6, which equals 25. But these ones, like buying 2 of these, will probably cost you like 20 of these. So you want to buy like the plus 23 secondary stat gems from whatever your desired stat is, haste, mastery, burst, and crit, and just put them on all of your sockets apart from these 5. And that way you can like, let's say your class needs haste, right? You can easily get it close to haste cap alone with these. So it's really useful. You should really take care of what gem, like pay attention, not take care. Pay attention to what gems you buy, because they can make a huge difference. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope I could be helpful. Go get all of your challenges done. There's not much to do currently anyway. Let's do this together. Peace.